quarter.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
Towns. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Murray. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Bridges, right side. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the score by Denver. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said we know the offense is going to run through him. So all we can do is mix up our looks defensively. And then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense. Try to wear him out a little bit. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And the basket by Jokic.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Pass to McBride. Now Towns. Now Anunoby. Towns down low. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail by 3. Murray inside. Misses from close range. Here's Anunoby. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power athleticism. Beautifully done.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's Denver now, trailing by 5. And he buries his first look.
Well, how about the handle of Russell Westbrook? Makes that slash into the defense look easy.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
From 7, Jokic good. Jokic has got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leaving them all out on the floor.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Drains the triple. He's got 5.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Murray. Back to Gordon. The 11-footer. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Well, boy, oh boy, each year Aaron Gordon adding to that offensive arsenal. The mid-range game is right there.
Now here's Hart. Now Robinson, covered by Jokic. Screen by Robinson. Here's Anunoby. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
And he sinks the second. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Payne. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Pass to Payne. Back to Bridges. The 3. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 5 now.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Murray's shot is good.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Payne. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
The Nuggets, 24.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Westbrook. Here he goes. And Westbrook slams it home.
Perhaps no play defines Russell Westbrook more than that. An explosive drive. Nicely done.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Brian?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie.
Whoa, I mean, what a play by Porter Jr. Sticking with the shot, putting the D in a bad situation, and getting it to go.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
That's good from Porter. Doris, think about Russell Westbrook's career. all-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
BA, there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Westbrook gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Operating near the rim has always been a strength of Russell Westbrook. All the physical gifts come to bear.
Here's Towns. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Timeout. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
The loudest section gets T-shirt. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way. A T-shirt. Get on your feet. Make some noise. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Number 44, Landry Shamet.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Nuggets. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 13.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Denver in the lead. Here's Murray. That shot off. And some solid defense from Towns. Outside Payne. Fires for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Westbrook taking his time here. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, everyone's seeking the Those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Towns. Back to Payne. And here's Wright from the arc. Drops in the 3. Wright's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Knicks trail by 3. Outside Payne. Towns on a screen. Left side of Chua. Pass to Payne. Takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
And they double up Murray. Here's Porter. Back to Saric. Outside Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Knicks trail by 3. There's the steal. Pass to Brown. To the inside. The shot won't fall. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Here's Towns. New York, again, can't hit.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Pass to Watson. From the high post. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Nuggets lead by 6. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Towns with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Bridges. Back to Towns. 4 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Now here's Bridges. Back to McBride. Down low. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
Murray. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jokic, no good. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And stolen by Murray. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Denver up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. Here's Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Willing to sacrifice his body. Porter Jr. on the attack draws the whistle.
Porter hits them both. Here's McBride. To the paint. Shot's good by Towns. Towns has got 10 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. Offline with a 3. Bridges outside. Towns with the ball. He's guarded by Porter. Towns down low. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Hart. Back to McBride. 6 to shoot. And an Obi for 3. Fires in the triple. He has 7.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Gordon can't hit. New York trailing. Bridges outside. And an Obi for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Nuggets trail. Murray from outside. Hart pulls it in. New York with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Anunoby on the wing. He has 7. Just 5 to shoot. It's Bridges on the wing.
See, the combination of size, mobility, athleticism gives Aaron Gordon the necessary attributes to be an excellent defender.
Murray from outside. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Back to McBride. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Denver in the lead. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Off target from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Towns with the ball. Outside McBride. Bridges outside. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got 8.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Pass to McBride. Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Porter. Outside Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Anunoby on the wing. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Back to Anunoby. To the middle. The floater. And no good. 6 for 9 from the field now. Murray for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. The Nuggets making a switch here. Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Porter. The 3 is up. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Give him 8.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Bridges outside. Screen by Robinson. Back to right. He puts up a 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Number 22, Zeke Naji.
The Nuggets on offense. Here's Westbrook. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, the craftiness of Russell Westbrook down low. This guy excels at drawing contact close to the basket.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Pass to Bridges. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Payne. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Payne's got 11 points.
And the lead just keeps changing. Neither team can forge the clear upper hand.
Outside for Porter. Right with a steal. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. And when we return, and it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Towns. And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by Saric.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The shot by Brown, no good. Here's Wright. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Number 14,
Shot from the inbound. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Knicks lead by 4.
But DeLon Wright's versatility allows him to make his way into any rotation. That is nicely done there.
Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And the technical free throw is good. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success. And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And the basket by Towns.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Pass to Brown. There's the triple. And another 3 for Denver.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Right outside. Towns taking his time here. And here's Payne outside. The next rebound. Another shot. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Six on the shot clock. Towns on a screen. Sinks that one from the post. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Right side Murray. Gordon outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by Saric.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Payne. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Making a switch here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Murray from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Inside. Shots good by Hart. And the Knicks lead by 2.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Out left to the wing. Murray looking around. Pass to Gordon. Now Porter uses the glass on the layup.
And Porter Jr. is made for big moments. He doesn't feel any pressure taking big-time shots. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Outside McBride. Pass to Hart. And an Obi for three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so Porter will bring it up for the Nuggets. Gordon on the wing. Back to Porter. Lets it go from deep. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Pass to Towns. Let's go with a 3. Jokic grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fires from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. A deep 3.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
Down low. Outside for Porter. Puts up a 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Wow. Look at Porter Jr. with the ice water veins. Stepping up for his team in a clutch situation.
And the basket by Bridges.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's McBride. And an Obi for 3. Yes! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And here's Porter outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Bridges. It's good!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Murray drops them both.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Oh, he missed it. Hart. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. Here's Brown. Back to Murray. Gordon with it. from deep. Nice D from Bridges.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Yes, it's good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Here's Brown. And that one drops. Brown's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Outside Hart. And an Obi for 3. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Now Porter. Gordon outside. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Hart from long range. The shot, no good. And here's Denver. Outside Murray. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Towns. Bridges with it. Checked by Murray. Bridges misses. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Porter. Shoots over Hart. Money.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
From deep three-point land. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within 1. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Towns outside. Outside Anunoby. Towns on a screen. The tie. Offline. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.
Finals champion Jason Tatum here, and welcome to my team. It's time to make the team of your dreams and compete against the best to ever lace them up. You have access to players from all eras, so who are you running with? Make the pass from Magic to Curry for 3. Tear down the rim with Dominique, Shaq, and Vince Carter all on the same squad. Are you really going to try to run with Wemby, Giannis, and Yao? You can mix it up with Iverson and Duncan. Dominate with LeBron. Stay clutch with MJ.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Harden out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
That's tipped.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done. Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Outside Leonard, outside Jones. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Simmons is checked in. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Catching up on the changes for Denver. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Porter comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Russell Westbrook.
Always been a big part of Nicholas Batum's game is that court vision and passing ability.
So here's Burks. Clippers able to drain the 3. Jordan, a screen on dime. Drives to the hoop. Jordan inside. Eubanks defending.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Coffee. Oh, that's blocked. Harden against Murray. Here's Jordan. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by Watson. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for Denver. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Jordan sets the pick for Burks. Outside for Murray. Back to Burks for 3.
What a play! That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's DJ. And it's Drawther in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Coffey. And Leonard has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Dunn. Simmons finds Eubanks. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
Here's Burks. Pass to Watson. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Nuggets. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Clippers. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Leonard against Porter. Leonard with the bucket.
Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
The Nuggets leading by 20. Burks looking around. Outside Westbrook. Jokic with his screen on Dunn. Westbrook passes to Jokic. It's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Leonard. To the left wing. Dunn, wide open. He fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Dunn's got his first 2 points.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out. Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific. Anticipation and the delivery on time, on target.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. So both teams making some changes here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Completely new group for Los Angeles.
You got this, MP.
So here's Burks. Jordan with the screen on dime. Burks. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Coffin. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Back to Simmons. Over Westbrook. And Simmons gets the bucket.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Porter with the screen for Burks. Batum grabs the miss. Here's Simmons. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
That's what I'm talking about. Another day, another win. Good work.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game. Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
LeBron, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Doncic feeling it out. From the arc. And Bull pulls it down.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last one.
The drive by...
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Now, here's Doncic. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to KD. Kicks it out to Booker. Now Bull. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. Durant. No good off the back of the rim. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Outside for Beal. Booker outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Dunn misses. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams making some changes here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Bull. And James pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Greg, in the process to bring in all their stars, the Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
He takes it in, and Durant sends it back.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Doncic has got 8 points.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Booker looking around. Screen by O'Neal. And there's the drive. Sweet little floater.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Now here's James. Scoreless thus far. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Here's LeBron. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Down low. And that one's good. Durant.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Phoenix on defense. It's a 3-point game. Reeves in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Beal. To the paint. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. O'Neal misses. LeBron with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Reeves. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Reeves has got 6 points. Now here's Beal. Pass to Booker. Plumlee with it. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Drains the three-pointer. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, James. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifted.
21.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Now Reeves. 6 points for him. Misses in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
O'Neal from long range. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Pass to Allen. Releases. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Allen's got 5 now. Vanderbilt with the screen. Here's Reeves. Makes the shot. Best at number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Allen with the ball. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. For the 3. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Booker outside. Shoots over Doncic. No good from Booker. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. And here is James. 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's Beal with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Here's LeBron. O'Neal with the rebound. KD on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Reeves left side. Pass to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Vanderbilt. Lakers working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to LeBron. For 3. James connects from deep.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
Done outside. Pass to KD. Back to Dunn. Fires the 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Doncic converts inside.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
O'Neal high post. Booker outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Booker's got 7.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Doncic outside. Vanderbilt with the screen. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
LeBron outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Makes it off the glass.
The assist.
Vanderbilt's got his second basket.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
The shot by Beal, no good. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Reeves. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Austin Reeves.
First one falls for. Both teams will make substitutions. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. He's got 5.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Doncic. To the middle. Kicks it out to James. LeBron drains it from the corner.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
The Suns shooting their second and third free throws tonight. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Suns trail by 6. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he was something else. Hey, thank you.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Suns trail. Here's Beal. The second chance effort. Bull, that's good.
Those boards appear to me like easy money for Bull. Then the awareness to put it back through, that's good work.
And here is Doncic. 17 points in the game. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Booker. Booker taking the hit.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
To the inside, James. And the shot goes in. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Pass to Hayes. To the right side. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Doncic missing. Here's KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throw. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Beal taking his shot here. And they take the lead.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And here's James outside. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Reeves outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Lakers trail. Inside. Reeves with it. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. On defense, the Suns, they lead by 1. Now Reeves. He's got 14. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Booker. Beal with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th team foul.
It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
At the line for Phoenix.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far as scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Lakers trailed by 3.
Timeout.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. L.A. actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Number 4, Dalton Connect.
Pass to Connect. Reeves in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Reeves has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Bull up top. He's got 5. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Substitution from both sides. Mason Plumlee. Tyus Jones.
For 3, Durant. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And the Suns making a change here.
Number 8, Grayson Allen.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Pass to Plumlee. And it's Beal in the corner. Over Reddish. And the Suns miss again. The Lakers with the ball. To the paint. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got his first 2 points.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Plumlee. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
That's an easy, we call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Over to the left wing. Now, here's Reddish. He has yet to score. And the layup is good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
That one good for 2. Beal's got 7 now in this quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And we're coming right back after this break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Vanderbilt. That one misses. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And it's the Suns' ball. Booker. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Six on the shot clock. Plumlee with the steal. Lobbed up there for Booker. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Plumlee with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's O'Neal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
So both teams changing it up here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pick by Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. James wide open. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. The Suns leading. Jones with the bounce pass. Done shot's good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
The shot by LeBron, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
At the line for one.
Free throw, good, Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Suns leading by 5. Outside, Jones. Rebound the Lakers. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. He's great, Doncic.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Pass to Dunn. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Nobody near Allen. Drills the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 6.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Doncic outside. Connect with it. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. The three ball from Doncic.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Phoenix leading by 3. The drive by Beal. Dunn, wide open, he fires. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Doncic outside. Beal with the steal. Durant in the corner. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Number 17.
Lakers trail by 9. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Doncic bounce pass. Pass to Finney-Smith. And Bull pulls it down. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Doncic. That shot, no good. Phoenix leading by 9. And stolen by James. From downtown, that will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Durant, money from deep.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a 3 of his own.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Reeves outside. Done with some nice D.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now, here's Doncic. Reeves right side. Now, Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's LeBron. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Booker outside. Pass to Bull. Outside Beal. From deep. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Booker outside. Shoots the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic outside. Beal, that's for 2. So the Suns win it. Some good moments throughout this one.